Hare Krishna, all the devotees.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Start our today's Snadanda Pranam. Before starting, we will offer our obeisances to the Lordships. Shri Jagannath Baldev Sutram Mukherjee, Shri Sudarshan Ji, Shri Sintai Gaur Chandra Ji, Vaman Dev Ji, and Shri Ram Ji, and all the assembled devotees, Shri Prabhupada. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. So we are on the 11th chapter, the universal form. It's a nice movie going on. God is showing the universal form of Arjuna, chapter 11. And we are in the mid of this chapter. There are total 45 verses around. We are on the 23rd verse today. We'll recite the verse 3 times and then we'll see the meaning of it. This verse don't have purport. We'll try to see how the verse is quoted by Krishna. Rupam mahate bahuvaktra netram mahabaho bahubahu rupadam bahudaram bahudamstrakaralam dvashtva loka pravyatitastataham. रूपम महते बहुवक्त्र नेत्रम महाबाहो बहुबाहुरुपादम बहुधरम बहुदंश्वाकरालम दृष्ट्वा लोका प्रव्यथितास्तताहं. रूपम महते बहुवक्त्र नेत्रम महाबाहो बहुबाहुरुपादम बहुधरम बहुदंश्वाकरालं दृष्ट्वा लोका प्रव्यथितास्तताहं. So Arjuna is saying here, O mighty armed one, all the planets with their demigods are disturbed at seeing your great form. Rupam Mahate, great form. With its many faces, eyes, arms, thighs, legs, and bellies, and your many terrible teeth. And as they are disturbed, so am I. So Arjuna is saying here that all the demigods are disturbed by seeing your Adbhut form. And previously he was telling about the Adbhut form, how the Lord has shown his universal form and how he is Adbhut. But now he is moving to from Adbhut to Bhayanak form. How its mood is changing, like how the experience of the Arjuna is changing now. That Lord form is terrible. Now he is seeing this great form. Arjuna was described before that the form is great, but now he is telling that this form of yours is it's like terrible. It's like a bhayanak form. All the planets with their demigods are disturbed at seeing your great form with its many faces. What is Bhayanak in this form? That Rupam Mahatte. Rupam Mahatte means great form. Bahuvaktra Netram. Bahuvaktra means many faces and eyes. Vaktra means face. Bahuvaktra Netram. You can see the word to word translation in this. Yeah. Bahu Rupam, Rupam Mahatte, the form which is very great. And Mahatte of you, Bahu, Bahu Vaktra means many faces, Netram and eyes, many faces and eyes. Mahabaho, oh mighty armed one. So previously, Krishna told Arjuna that Mahabaho, but now Arjuna is telling Mahabaho to Krishna. So Mahabahu and Bahu Bahu Rupam, many Bahu, many arms, and Bahu Bahu Urupadam. Bahu Uru. Uru means many thighs. So Bahu Bahu, many arms. Uru means thighs, and Padam and legs. So Arjuna is describing that your form is of Bahuvaktra, many faces, Netram, eyes, Mahabahu, mighty armed one, and Bahubahu Uru, Padam, means many arms, thighs, and legs. Bahudaram, Bahudaram means many bellies. Damstra, many Dramstra Karalam. So Bahu Damstra Karalam. Damstra means many teeth. So God has many teeth, and that is horrible. Karalam. Drashtva. Seeing all this, seeing this form, Drashtva Loka. Loka means all the planets. So by seeing all this, the demigods from all the planets are perturbed. Pravyastita stabdha. Pravyatita tata aham. So they are, all the demigods are disturbed, and similarly I am also disturbed by seeing this form. So previously in the verses, Arjuna was telling Krishna that this form was, your form is beautiful, and uh, how he was describing so nicely, many garlands were there, all the demigods, like all the forms were there, and it was touching the sky, and he was describing in a beautiful way. Now Arjuna is starting the description of the universal form in a terrible way, like how he is terrifying the every living being, and every demigods, all the demigods were terrified because of the form of the Lord, and thus Arjuna was also terrified. And now in this verse, Arjuna is describing from 9 to 20, 19 to 25, the 6 verses. Arjuna was describing the form, how he and other demigods are seeing the form. And in the future verses, Arjuna will describe how he can see, Lord will show how Arjuna can see the future outcomes of the war in the universal form. That how every the main sages are going into the universal form, and how the Arjuna will win this battle of Kurukshetra. So Krishna will show the outcome of the Kurukshetra war in the universal form itself. And then Arjuna asks some questions in the future verses, that how this form, who are you in this universal form? Who are you in the Ugra form? What is your mission? Why you came? And then Krishna is telling that yes, I am the time, I am the Kala, and I am the ultimate destroyer. So ultimately everything is done by the Krishna. Even Krishna tells in one verse in the future verses that ultimately everything will be done by me, but Krishna will give the you just, Krishna is telling Arjuna that ultimately everything I will be doing, but you just be an instrument. So we can find in the many of his pastimes, Lord has given fame to his devotees. Lord want his devotees to be glorified more. So he does some things in such a way that we can't understand in front. But when we see in a overview, when the things go as his plan, so ultimately everything is a plan of Krishna, and we can't understand as of now what is the plan of Krishna. But those devotees who assist in the preaching mission of the Lord, they understand that yes, the ultimate plan is Lord's plan, and we are just an instrument. We are not the doers. Like that, Krishna is telling Arjuna also, you are just the doer. You just fight the war. The ultimate aim, ultimate thing of the war is you will win the war, that is shown in the universal form itself. But Arjuna was disturbed, and now Arjuna will request, yes, now Krishna, you come to your original form, and Krishna mercifully comes to the original form also. So we can also understand whatever in our day-to-day life also, or in the many, even in the Prabhupada's life, we can understand. Ultimate plan was Krishna's plan only. Prabhupada lost his business and everything. But when he lost his business, because of that only he could accept the sannyas. Even Prabhupada's wife, she sold Prabhupada's copy of Bhagavatam just for a tea and biscuit. And Prabhupada told, yeah, what you want, tea or me? And she jokingly said, yes, tea I want. And she was thinking that yes, what my husband will not go, but at that moment Prabhupada decided, yes, now I have to leave, it's time came to leave now. And Prabhupada left the home, and Prabhupada Prabhupada became sannyasi. And if he couldn't have left the home, we could not be here. Prabhupada could not have established the ISKCON movement. So we can understand ultimately it's Krishna's plan. And Prabhupada was also telling in one Nachara Amar, means in that song, for exactly that Krishna, whatever you think, whatever you want, you can get it done from me. I am just an instrument. So similarly, we should be also think that yes, we are also a small instrument, and we can do help in preaching mission of the Lord. And if we become an instrument, and Lord likes that we take a humble position as an instrument, we don't have we don't uh, uh, fan our ego and ahankara, and we see that yes, we are the doers. We take a humble position of the Lord's servant, and we try to preach in the mission of the Lord Krishna itself. So Lord is having the ultimate plan. Whatever we can do, the best we should try, and we should assist him in the preaching mission of the Lord. So Prabhupada has given uh, uh, all the devotional service, 9 process of devotional service. We should uh, follow it very regularly and purely, intensely. We should follow, because Prabhupada once told, purity is the force. And that how much intensely and with a pure mindset, with a pure consciousness, we follow the process, devotional service, that intensely we will get the outcomes, and we'll get the mercy of the Lord. So Lord is very merciful to those who preach his mission. And we feel very sacred and very uh, uh, blessed to get such opportunity to preach in the mission of the Lord. We are just nothing in front of the all the acharyas and all the senior devotees, but we get the uh, this opportunity to assist in the mission of the Lord, and that only Krishna is also expecting from Arjuna, as he told the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, and through Arjuna it is to us. So we should also be an instrument in the preaching mission, not uh, thinking that yes, I am the doer. And when the ahankara comes, Krishna don't like it. Krishna doesn't like the envy and ego in the devotees. So devotees should be very humble. And Lord Chaitanya himself came as a bhakta avatar, and he showed that how devotees should be. In his all the pastimes he had shown. So in this way, we can conclude this verse that Arjuna is telling that yes, I am also terrified, and Arjuna is going into now Bhayanak mood that yes, now Lord, okay, enough now. You show me your threefold bending form as Madhusudan Krishna. Um, and Krishna shows ultimate. Yes, thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dandavat
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.